Scenes from a Perfect World.
Oh my goodness! It certainly is coming down out there, isn't it?
Yes, another perfect day.
Welcome to River West Books. How may I help you today?
My name is Pat Nelson. I'm here about the store manager position.
Oh, of course, Mr. Nelson. I thought I recognized you. You've been in the store many times.
Yes, and you're Ms. Dubbing?
It's nice to finally meet you officially, Mr. Nelson.
Nice to meet you, Ms. Dubbing.
Please call me Kobe.
Okay, Kobe. And you can call me Pat.
I've seen you here in the store with... Is that your son?
Yes, Billy.
And the older gentleman?
Oh, that's my father, Jake.
Oh, yes, of course.
In fact, he and Billy are right next door at the cafe finishing up lunch.
So you're interested in the store manager position?
Yes, very much.
Well, that's fine. Yes, your profile and application seemed a very good match for us. I asked you to come in today, so, well, we can decide if we're the right fit for each other.
Great, let's do it.
Would you like some tea?
Yes, thank you.
Silvio, 2 house teas, please. Now, Pat, let's step into my office and have a chat, shall we? Silvio will bring us our tea.
Well, this is very nice.
Thank you. This will be your office, actually. Of course, you won't spend much time here. You'll mostly be out on the floor.
Of course.
Have a seat, Pat. Now, Pat, as I said, your profile and application, let me just bring it up here. Looks like you've managed a couple of bookstores in your time. You seem a very nice fit with the position.
Yes, I thought so too, based on your post.
What I liked best is here, where we ask you about books you love. Your response was nothing short of epic.
I'm sorry. I know I went on and on.
No, it was wonderful. The breadth and depth is, well, it's quite astounding.
Well, thanks.
Now, I see you haven't had a position for quite some time. Over 10 years.
Yes, that's when I had Billy, my son. And after he was through breastfeeding, well, that's when I transitioned.
Now, hold on there, Pat. I didn't ask you why you didn't have a position. You don't have to explain anything to me.
Oh, no, it's just, I guess it's just natural conversation for me.
Of course. But I just want to be crystal clear that I would never ask you any personal questions in a position interview.
Here's your tea.
Thanks, Silvio. Silvio, this is Pat. He's applying for the store manager position.
Hello, Pat.
Hello, Silvio.
Good luck.
Thanks.
As I was saying, whatever information you give me is completely voluntary. I would never expect you to tell me anything you'd rather keep to yourself.
Oh, sure, of course, I know that.
It's not only unseemly, it's against the law.
Of course, right.
I only mention those 10 years to ask you if you feel that time away from a position would impact your performance in any way.
Well,
To be a little more direct, do you feel confident that your work skills as represented on your profile have not diminished?
Oh, I see. Well, I don't know, to be honest, I suppose I might need to knock off some rust, as they say, but otherwise, no, I feel very confident.
Fine, then. That's all I needed to hear. Now, as you saw in our post, this is a full-time position. We're looking for 4 consecutive days per week at 4 hours per day.
Yes.
Do you have a preference as to which days?
No, not really, as long as they're consistent. I'll leave that up to you. I do have bowling league on Thursday nights.
Oh, you're a bowler. That's interesting. At Falcon Bowl?
Yep.
I play in a volleyball league myself. Also on Thursday nights, as it happens. Over at Trax.
Oh,
Thursday nights shouldn't be a problem. I'm looking at midday hours for you.
fine.
Well, this looks good on my end. Let me just ask you about the work status on your profile. How would you like to mark it?
Mark? My status?
Oh, that's right. You may not be aware of the changes being on your own for 10 years.
So this work status is in addition to my profile?
Right. The profile is simply your name and contact info, and then any other personal information or work history that you care to provide. Now, your work status, well, here's how we do it. We keep a record of your work, just the basics, general responsibilities, starting date, hours put in, etc. And then from time to time, we'll add simple evaluations from me and your coworkers and your own self-evaluation. Nothing complicated, just a couple of boxes to check.
Okay.
Now, how you mark your work status is totally up to you. You can mark it public for the whole world to see. You can mark it private for only you to see. Or you can make it available to your co-workers if you want, or anyone else.
Oh, all right.
And then, if and when you leave this position to seek another position, you can open your status to any potential employer you name.
Oh, I see.
Now, you don't have to provide your work status in order to get hired by an enterprise, but it definitely gives you an advantage if you do.
Once I mark it open, can I close it again?
Oh, yes, of course. It's totally under your control. Of course, closing it doesn't erase it from people's memory once they've read it.
Sure, right.
Well, you think about that. Let's go out on the floor, shall we?
All right.
That's Marisha over there. She's in charge of the children's section. And you've met Silvio. He runs the cafe. I'll take you in back later to meet Maria and Claudio. They supervise the bookmaking studio. And we've got several book club facilitators. You'll meet them as they come in. Now, they're all pretty self-sufficient, but as store manager, you'll check in with each of them regularly to see if they need anything, help with any problems. Hi, Dad!
Hey, Pat! Oh, Billy, Dad, hi. This is Miss Dubbing.
Hello, Miss Dubbing. Please call me Kobe.
Oh, hello there, Kobe. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Jake. Hello, Billy. Nice to meet you.
So, Pat, did you get the job?
Oh, my, Jake. What an old-fashioned word. Job. What's a job?
It's a position, Billy. So, Pat, did you get the job? I mean, the position?
Well, Jake, it's up to the whole staff to decide whether or not to hire Pat. But I'm quite certain they'll take my recommendation.
Well, that's fine.
What do you think, Pat? Would you like to join us?
Yes, I think I would. Well, what do you know about that?
Way to go, Dad! Oh, hey, Dad, can I get a treat from the cafe?
You just finished a big lunch, Bill.
Just a little treat.
Sure, Billy, go ahead.
So, Jake, would you like to pick out a book?
Well, now that you mention it, I've been reading some history lately about the free speech movement of the 1960s. Have you got any original source material on that?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. Right behind you. I think you'll find it on the top 3 shelves.
Oh, wonderful.
Let's see, what else can I tell you? You'll see that the musicians are taken care of. Show them where to set up. Make sure Silvio gets them whatever they want from the cafe. We've got music here pretty much 24/7, unless there's a special event, book signings, etc. One of the other managers coordinates all of that and books the musicians. But really, you'll spend most of your time on the floor talking with folks. So many of them ask for book recommendations. You'll have several every day, for them or as a gift.
Sounds great.
That's one of the main reasons I wanted you for this position. Your love and knowledge of books.
Here we go. This is just the kind of thing I've been looking for. Where do I check out? Oh, Dad, you don't have to check out. Just take the book. You know, when I was a boy, we had to pay big money for a book like this. Oh, Dad, you don't have to pay anything. Well, of course I know that. I just figured I still had to scan it or something.
Well, yes, Jake, we used to scan books just to know they'd been taken, to keep up to date on our inventory.
You see, Pat, I'm not as out of it as you seem to think.
But Jake, we haven't scanned books for years. The store knows when a book is taken.
The store knows?
Yes, each book is ID'd, and the store sensors know when a book has been taken, and then the system automatically reorders if necessary.
Oh, so now I'm carrying around a hot book, and you can track me. No thanks.
No. Once the book is out of the store, it's entirely invisible to the system.
But your smart store knows who took it. Again, no thanks.
No, Jake. There are strict laws about that. We can only track the book while it's in the store, and we can't track people at all, in or out of the store.
Yeah, Dad, that would be insane. You've read too many dystopian novels. Hey, I didn't have to read about dystopia. Remember, I lived it. They'd make us pay for everything, and then they'd keep records on what we bought and track it and follow every move we made.
Not to worry, Jake. Those days are long gone.
Well, all right then.
Here, Dad, I got you a cookie to celebrate your new position.
Well, thanks, Billy.
Very nice to meet you all. Pat, I'll meet with the staff and call you later.
Well, thanks, Kobe.
Thanks, Miss Dubbing.
Now, about this book I'm taking, I still feel a little funny about it. We've been over all that, Dad. I know, but this particular book, I kind of wish you did want money for it. It'd be a lot more fun to take. What are you talking about? Well, here it is, see? Abby Hoffman. Steal this book. Oh, Dad.